Hi everyone, so welcome back to another video, and today we're gonna do an updated version of how to check out of Taobao using Cainiao, because we know from our older videos that the interface of Taobao is always changing, and I think it's been about a year, is it? A year since our old one. It has changed drastically, so we thought that since we're gonna be checking out some stuff on Cainiao or Taobao, we will do an updated version. So this is how it's gonna go. Okay, so when you open your Taobao app, you go to your cart, which is the fourth tab lah. So your cart, you can just select what you are intending to check out. So for me, I'm checking out this 1, 2, 3. Okay, so I'm just checking out these 3 things, and as mentioned in my previous video, right, if you want to tally up your prices and all, do screen record your purchasing as well, because then you can see at the bottom area, right, you can see what is the discounts that you get, especially when there is huge discounts like the 300 minus 30 kind of deals and all. So if it's all good, then you can just click the orange button on the bottom right, and on this page, so firstly change your address accordingly. For Cainiao, if you're shipping via Cainiao and you're shipping to, let's say, Singapore, just choose your regular your home address lah, because it will automatically redirect and so on. So because we do get questions like, for Cainiao, how do I know what's the warehouse address? So you don't have to know, just key in your Singapore address. Okay, so once you've changed, you'll notice that there's this additional box that pops up. So just to run you all through the options. So when you click in, you will see, okay, so the first one that they automatically selected for me is via air. So just note that even though they might allow you to ship via air or allow you to have the option, right, but if let's say you're shipping electronic stuff or prohibited items to be sent by air, right, they still can be rejected. So do click on these small gray words that says what you need to take note of. So for example, how they calculate the weight, and then if you click on the orange button here, these orange highlighted words, it's a full long list of what is allowed to be shipped via air lah. So basically, just a general rule of thumb is that anything by air, you cannot have electronics, you cannot have liquids, you cannot have food items as well. Actually, that's a generic thing also lah. So you just have to remember that. Okay, the second one, I'm actually not very sure what it is. Third one is Cainiao sea shipment. So same thing, if you want, you can select via sea, but you can select by air. It's sometimes cheaper and faster as well. And for the last 2 options, right, the 官方直邮空运 and 海运. So basically, this is when the seller ships it directly to you. So as you all saw, I have 3 items, right? So the 3 items, the sellers will just send it to me individually and doesn't go through a consolidation part. So you see the blue words, it says you just make one-time payment and then it's sent directly to Singapore. So you don't have to consolidate and pay the second shipment. Do note that some items are not covered in that. So for example, out of the 3 items that I have, 2 are not able to do this function lah, so it's not really worth it. But if you want, you could try. I've not tried it before. Okay, so once you select your selected shipping method, you select your credit card. So for credit card, if you are looking to get let's say your $5 off DBS, Citibank or whatever card, it will show. If you're eligible for it, it will show, but if not, then it will just be like this lah, very basic. And then at the bottom, this is the Cainiao coins lah. So if you use Shopee or Lazada, you have your own in-app games where you collect coins that you can offset. So similarly, Taobao has it as well. So my total cost will be 103.55 Sing dollars, and then this 3%, I think 3% Taobao fee is a standard thing lah. So it's just gonna cost me $3 more. So you can just go to 去支付 to pay. Okay, and then after they process the payment, then it will say it's done. So you can click on this, the the Taobao coins thing to collect your coins as well. Okay, sometimes I don't really know what I'm doing here. I just click whatever button they show me. Usually after you make your payment, right, they will send a message. The sellers will send a message lah to like ask you to confirm your order. Okay, so for example, this usually they have a button to say, oh, to confirm your details and all. You don't have to click it, but if you want, you can say you confirm. Sometimes there's also an option for you to change your order, like let's say you want to change the quantity, that kind of thing. Now what will happen is that when you go to the Taobao page, so as you can see here, over here it shows that there are 3 items that are waiting to be sent out by the seller. So once they have been sent out, they will move on to the waiting to receive, which is over here lah. So once it reaches the warehouse, then we will continue on with the second part. So it's been a few days since we placed our order. I actually made a rookie mistake because I ordered the 3 items, right? But one of them got rejected by warehouse because it couldn't go to air shipping, so I had to like cancel it and then reorder for sea shipment. So anyway, now they have all arrived at the warehouse, and yeah, so just wanted to show, right, like I don't know how this happens, but basically I do get text messages like this to say like, oh, my items have been received at Cainiao warehouse. I guess this is where you input in your mobile number in maybe the Taobao app. So that's one way for you to know that your items have been received at the warehouse lah, so that you know when to consolidate. The other one is to actually install the Cainiao app. So Cainiao app is solely for monitoring like your shipment, when does it arrive and all. So yeah, you can explore this page. I won't dwell too much into it because I too rarely use it as well. So okay, so now for consolidation of your items, right, what you do is you go to the Taobao app. So on the Taobao app, on the last tab, when you click it, you scroll towards the bottom, and you should see this window lah, which is the everything to do with your shipping and all that. So over here, the first one says 待机运, which is waiting to be consolidated. Okay, so when you click in, it will load up, right? Then you choose. So there are a few things. So the first one is Singapore sea shipment. Then the Lazada one you can ignore. You can just I don't think unless you're shopping Taobao off Lazada, I don't think this applies to you. And the last one is on the air shipment. So as I mentioned earlier, I have 2 in air and 1 in sea. So I'll do the air first. So I'll click air, and then I will select these 2. So I'll click on the orange button. Okay, so as you can see, right, over here, if I were to ship it by air, it's 120 yuan, and the timing it will take is about 6 to 8 working days. Whereas for sea, it's a lot cheaper, but it's between 21 to 30 days, which is like a month. So I'm just gonna go by air. Okay, so on this page, just click the orange button at the bottom right hand side. Then I will choose payment method by my credit card. Yeah, so same thing, you will also incur the 3% fee, which is like the basic thing. Then make your payment. So same thing, if you want to keep track of your purchases and how much it costs in SGD and all that, do screen record so that you don't like forget lah. You can always refer back. So you can process your payment. And then that's done. So my 2 items via air shipment will be shipped lah, and I'll just have to wait for it. Okay, and then the next one is my sea shipment. So I'll go back to the same process. So I'll go to the last tab. I'll go to 待机运, and then I'll click on the 海运荷包, which is the very first tab. Okay, so over here, this is what I ordered. So I'll click that. Same thing, click the orange button at the bottom right. Okay, so shipment for this is 280, and then I will select 去支付. so the bottom right hand corner as well. And then yeah, so that's all. Now once you go back to your shipping page, right, you do like a refresh. So now you'll see that there's no items waiting to be consolidated, and you're waiting for 3 items to be received by your side. So you just have to wait for the parcel to come in. That's it. Alright, so I hope this video has helped given you an updated like version of how to ship via Cainiao. I mean, through probably the next year, I'm sure that there's going to be a new interface, but we'll see how that goes. But I hope this has helped you. If you have any questions, feel free to leave it in the comment section, drop us a DM. Don't forget to subscribe and share our video as well, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye!